let's go. It is September the 29th, 2018. I have not talked any FSU on this channel, right? I haven't talked about my Noles at all. And, I didn't talk a lot on my other channel, but the other channel really was never designated for sports anyways. So since creating this channel, it would have been mostly negative, and I'm really not that type of dude. Like, I could come on here and rant and yell and scream and talk about how upset I am that Seminoles football is down because I'm spoiled, right? I think most Seminole fans were pretty spoiled. We've had it pretty nice. Yeah, there's been some tough years, but overall, I think we're pretty spoiled. And so I decided, you know what? I'm not gonna get into that, right? I'm not gonna get into that. On my other channel, I got a little bit of negative feedback when I somewhat questioned the future of this program, and not really questioned it, but I kind of just said, you know what? I'm unsure of the direction of this program. You're bringing in Willie Taggart. What's gonna happen here? And a lot of people got upset with me about that. It wasn't that I don't like Willie Taggart. I really like Willie Taggart. I'm from Tampa. Like, I've seen him. I like his personality. I like the way he carries himself. I like the way he gets along with his players. Like, I feel like he's a player's coach. And I like him. I like his offense. I like a lot of things that he brings to the table. But I just said I wasn't sure about the future of the program. And people got upset about that. Admittedly, I grew into it, and I said, you know what, all right, I'm going to accept this. I kind of like, let me just get my mind around this and say, okay, fine, I'm going to deal with this. But understanding that this first year was going to be rough. I mean, anyone who thought that Willie Taggart was going to come in and we were just going to explode this first season, right, you really drink the Kool-Aid. I drink the Kool-Aid, but you're really drinking the Kool-Aid if you thought that was going to happen. This is not just a change in coach. This is a complete change in the culture. This is a complete change in the offensive, like the ideology, the way that they're going to run things. Like, everything is going to change. And you got a bunch of kids that were brought in to run the old system, and now you're going to have them run this new system. So that's tough. And I said, you know what? I'm going to go with this, right? I'm going to deal with this. It's going to be a rough year. It seems as though everyone else had different expectations, or a lot of people had different expectations. And I get it, right? Like I said, we're spoiled fans. But I honestly feel like if we can just hang in there, we'll see what happens. To me, it's all about the recruiting game, okay? It's all about what happens after this season, who we can get to come in, and how Willie Taggart is going to do when he's going in these kids' houses and he's talking to these families. What is he going to be able to do, right? Because you got to convince these kids that this program's back on track. And that's my only fear, is that if they need to do good enough this year to really show that, you know what, we're moving in the right direction. That's kind of how I feel. I probably picked the worst time to come out here and walk around and make a video, but it is what it is. So, nevertheless, that's what I'm looking at, right? Today I was pretty proud of the team today. They were down, I think they were down 21-7, at Louisville. And I'm not going to sit here and claim that Louisville is some kind of powerhouse team right now, because they certainly aren't. But I was proud of that team. I was proud of the way that they fought back, the way that they showed some guts today, because they haven't quit. And that's big. If a team is not quitting right now, at 2-2, they were 0-2 against ACC opponents. Like, that would have been an easy game for them to just say, you know what, forget it, we're done, right? Just roll over. And they didn't. And that is huge. That's big time, because they haven't quit on Willie Taggart yet. And I think that showed a lot. It showed a lot for me anyways. So, I'm just going to say, I guess right now what I'm trying to say is we got to be patient. This ain't going to be easy. This year is going to be tough for us. Who knows? I pray to God we end up with a winning record. Somehow, maybe we get into a bowl game. Who knows? But ultimately, we got to be patient this year. All right? So we'll see what happens. And then next year, I want to see some serious progress. And then you go into year 3, hopefully 4, whatever. Then you really hope that things are kind of moving along. And then you start to steal back some of those recruits that Clemson's been getting, you know, some of these other schools. But that's about all I got. I just wanted to come out here and make a quick video. I haven't talked to any Seminole stuff on this channel yet, and I think I need to get back on that train and start talking about them more. It's just that, like I said, it was really a lot of negativity, and I didn't want to go that route. Sorry, it's so dark out here right now. My bad. But anyways, as I say on my other channel, I'm going to keep grinding. I'm going to keep moving forward. I'm always going to trust the process. And, hey, it was a good win for us. Go Noles. I'm out.